nice because there's only 4, so there's no fat. There's no obligatory color just to have a class that does something fancy or fun or colorful. Everything really sort of serves this idea of using the objective wheel, collaborating with the team, and just pushing forward.
Yeah. Moving on just a little bit because we don't want this to be an hour long, but there are some problems with the game, I think.
Well, it's a game from Splash Damage, which if you know their history, they're primarily multiplayer. So clearly right off the bat, their strong suit is not going to be in single player, which you did your review and you said that is by far the weakest part, which I agree with. I mean, besides that, you can't really fault the game for too much because it's at its heart a multiplayer title.
Yeah.
Although that being said, I really, really, really loved the lore behind the game. It just isn't communicated very well to you as a player, the story. But if you go and you read the audio logs and you watch the cutscenes and stuff like that, there's a really awesome story behind Brink, and it really makes me wish that the property of Brink continues, because I would love to play a traditional single player game in the Brink universe. I think it's got a great.
How do you read an audio log? That seems really
Well, they have
tough.
the text.
I'm just kidding.
I would have liked to have seen like a web series too, like an animated web series or something to complement or further the narrative. I'm with you guys on that one.
Yeah.
I think another big hiccup in the game is there's no party system. I think the fact that I'm even unclear is a problem.
Yeah.
I have no idea if there's a party system. If there is, I couldn't fucking figure it out.
UI,
when you're in a party, on the main menu, it'll give you a tab that says Xbox Live Party, and then when you click on it, nothing happens. It just shows you who's in your party.
Yeah.
But you can't group up. You have to wait until you get into a match?
We don't know yet because, while we're recording this is a day before the game came out, so maybe it's something they patch the day it comes out, who knows. I don't know, it seems a little weird saying that because this will air a week later, but it's a little tough to gauge a game before it's out there.
Yeah.
So you don't know really what's there, but the fact of the matter is their interface is a little clunky at some points. Changing your character and all that stuff, totally easy, but their perk system and their guns, it's not exactly clear what's unlocked. They just kind of throw everything at you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, they have extensive tutorials.
Well, it's like, what gun did I select? Well, it's that one. How do I know? Well, there's a little white dot right there.
That could be a little better.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I'm just saying, you have a bunch of black and white guns. How about we make it color when we select it? Maybe. Clearly they were focused on making a good game, and their interface was probably the last thing on their mind. But
it looks slick. It's just not always as functional as it should be.
It's a little intimidating as a first-time player going into it, and you just have all this stuff, and they're like, here's all these perks, and it's like, holy shit, I don't know what these do. It's like, probably could have taken a lesson from Call of Duty at that point, where you just kind of ease people into it by taking perks and weapons slowly. And,
that's true. I don't envy the people that are going to jump in next week. And technically, we have sort of a good leg up here.
Yeah.
But what helps with that, in addition to like you did, you played the game all the way through on your own. That's going to really open up things once you start mashing it up with real people. But the challenge missions. Not only do they unlock crucial in-game items.
Gun modifications.
Attachments.
Which really, the sights and stuff are going to make a difference.
It's essential, yeah. It lets you play the game without the attachments, but it says if you want these attachments, complete the challenge. So it's like, you will do this tutorial, or you won't have any attachments on your gun. They don't say it that abrasively or anything like that.
But I like that they're sort of forcing your hand to get more acclimated with how the mechanics work.
I think they had to, just on your side of things, when you're saying the game is really intimidating. I think it is, but I don't think that it's inaccessible. Like if you're patient and you complete the tutorials and you allow them to help you along the way until you get a handle of it, then it's not as complicated as it's deep, but it's not hard to grasp.
Yeah, it's not impenetrable.
Yeah.
Well, it's one of the few times where I would have actually really enjoyed them. This is exactly what you said, where they would have made a single player into the game and somehow integrating those tutorials into okay, maybe that you're an actual character and you're not just playing multiplayer matches that are, hidden as a single player experience.
Yeah.
Where I would have learned the game progressively and gone through. Who knows, maybe with the second one they could do a better job with that, but bribing me right off the bat with 1,000 points to watch a 45-minute tutorial and then realizing that if I just play the game and I get 5,000 points a game, I feel a little cheated.
It's not 45 minutes. 15 minutes.
Feels like 10 hours.
Well, to your point though,
It's a
Adam,
15-minute tutorial.
Yeah, no, to Adam's point, I mean, those videos were the same, those were all the viral videos that we had been watching leading up to it, so it would have been nice if there was at least a different spin on it, you know, to make it a little more enjoyable.
And 1,000 points isn't a lot. I mean, you blow that on a hat or something. I mean,
Right.
really?
the other thing you mentioned too, that like I found kind of, it didn't annoy me at first, but now I'm sort of kind of resentful of it, is that you spend all this time and you can make some really awesome looking characters and stuff like that, and that's really cool, and you're always unlocking new stuff as you play through maps and stuff. But the point I've come to now is I never get to see this cool character that I made except in the menu, and while everyone else can, but in game, you're always staring down the sights of a gun, and I really wish that I could see how awesome I made
Well,
this guy.
unless you're an engineer and you unlock the ability to go into third person when you're completing an objective. Just saying.
That's it. That's the one incentive.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Or when you're, no, that's it.
Some kind of replay system probably would have been nice because I mean you would have just liked to gawk at yourself. I mean Halo's got that down pretty smart. Team Fortress is doing that.
Theater mode in this game would have been fucking
I mean because
awesome.
it is that
Like,
when
you
you
could
get
make
that.
some sweet cinematics with just the simple, like the basic shit that goes on at the end of a match.
It's a pretty game, and the fact that the parkour animation is pretty cool and everything. It's
Yeah.
like this is probably a game that could have used a replay editor or something like that. And I mean, we all know that kind of helps a game virally anyway.
Yeah.
You know, watch someone's mad parkour moves, but you're
It
probably not
makes
going
our
to see
jobs a lot easier, I know that.
You're right, yeah.
that. Just saying.
Yeah, it's funny because I compared the game to Return to Castle Wolfenstein before I was even aware that it was the same guys.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh,
Well, your
that makes
instincts were
sense.
good.
Yeah.
Your instincts were good. I guess we touched on it briefly, but the AI is also, I think, to me, that's my least favorite part of the game.
I
Is
mean,
the
at
AI.
least they give you a run for your money though. Because
Yeah.
me and Lockey
Well, they
were-
give you a challenge, but they're not very helpful when they're
Yeah.
on your own
The
team.
ones that are
right?
in your
good,
team
yeah,
are
they're good on
awful.
they're good on the
The
other
medics
team.
just don't really. It's really the medics because I mean I want the rest of the objectives for myself if I'm playing alone. But when you're downed and you're just waiting and you're watching that clock and you're like, well, should I respawn or should I wait for this idiot bot to come?
Well, I mean,
over?
that's what you guys have said. That the game is at its best when you're playing online with other players.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
It'd
I
be
mean-
cool if you could manually assign the amount of medics that your team had if you're
Yeah.
playing single player
That
or
would be
something
great,
like that.
yeah.
That would be
DLC.
awesome.
It seems like you don't make much of a difference, you know, as a single person. Like the game wants you to be like the star and help out, but when my team is really focusing on a command post, when really we should be grabbing that intelligence and
Yeah.
running it back,
Yeah.
I'm a little frustrated.
You know what it reminds me of the most is Lost Planet 2 in that respect, wherein, you know, every match is pretty much the same kind of, it's a 4-player match every time. If you don't have 4 players, they're going to put 3 bots in there. And, you know, if you're concentrating on something and the bots are concentrating on the primary objective, you can blink and the match is over and they take home all the credit and all the XP, and it's like, what the fuck?
Well, I feel bad for the PS3 audience when this game launches because they're going to get kind of a soured experience, which really blows.
Yeah.
And that's really unfortunate for a game for this to come out, and that you're stuck with only single player because it's like you're going to get kind of a raw deal, which is
Yeah.
really unfortunate.
You figured they would have bought an Xbox by now.
Not every kid's got
boy.
money, dude.
Since the PSN, I know.
That was the sound of 1,000 comments all
inter-
being mashed out on a keyboard.
Internet's down for a month. Better spend $300. Genius.
200, right, for Xbox Live Arcade?
Then Xbox Live, and then the game.
Okay.
We're
accessories
talking
alone.
300. Come
They
on.
don't even package them with
Ethernet
component cables
cable. Come on.
Okay, I got you. Let's end it on a positive note.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Brink is awesome.
It's all the problems. Even with all that said,
No.
I'm still super into it. I don't know if I'll be playing it after a couple months. We'll see. I could be, depending on
Good
like,
DLC would go a
good
long
DLC
way.
Yeah, 'cause-
or
Yeah.
network
It needs
optimization.
something.
Yeah.
It comes down to developer support at this point,
Yeah.
really.
But I mean, I think I agree with your score. You gave it
8 out of 10.
8 out of 10.
It's
Yeah.
good.
That's right.
It's not. It's got some issues, but it's really enjoyable.
Yeah. All right. Good deal.
Cool.
Thanks for watching, dudes.
Peace.